Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm doing a very special video because this week is Sign Language Awareness Week. My mum is a deaf communicator, so she works with a lot of deaf people, and I also know that I do have some deaf viewers. I met the loveliest girl who came to one of my meetups who watches my videos, and she is deaf and she'll know who she is as well. And it just really inspired me to make a video that was accessible to everyone, and as it's Sign Language Awareness Week I thought that this would be the perfect time. So my mum is going to be down in the corner of this video interpreting as best she can. She apologizes in advance if she gets any of the signs wrong. So please do let me know in the comment section if you're watching this and you are deaf. I would really love to know, and please do share it with any deaf friends you have or any people that use sign language, because I would really love for as many sign language users as possible to watch and enjoy this video. So in the video I'm going to be doing a makeup look using all of my absolute favorite affordable makeup products. A lot of them I will have mentioned before, but I've never put them all into a video together, so I'm really excited to share it with you and I really hope you enjoy it. So first things first, I've obviously cleansed, toned and moisturised my face, as we are going to be applying quite a few products, so it's really important that the skin is clean, hydrated and properly prepped for makeup. And I'm just going to be popping my hair up out of my face as well. So I'm obviously going to begin with primer, and if you are a regular viewer of my channel then you are going to be sick to death of me mentioning this product, and that is the L'Oreal Lumi Magique Pure Light Primer, and this just gives you the glowiest, most radiant looking skin, and the packaging is so pretty. It's white and rose gold, so that always adds some bonus points for me. So I just squeeze 1 or 2 pumps of this into my fingers. Okay, 1 pump was probably enough, and then I just smooth this onto my face with my fingers. And as you can see, that's just added instant radiance onto my face. Then just to add to the glow, because I am a glow fiend, I'm going to go in with one of my favourite drugstore highlighters, and this one is the Soap & Glory Hocus Focus Illuminator, and it's just a really neutral, subtle highlighter. So I'm just going to go in with this under my foundation on the high points of my cheekbones, just to really make sure they catch the light and give a gorgeous definition to my face. So I'm just going to pat this on with my fingers. This is kind of an unnecessary step, but I'm just obsessed with the glow and I just really wanted to mention this product to you because it's one of my favourites. So now moving on to foundation. I have a couple of favourite affordable foundations. One of them is definitely the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation, but I didn't want to use that in this video because I've literally used it in like my past 4 makeup videos. So I'm going to go back to one of my other favourites, which is the L'Oreal Nude Magique Cushion Foundation. I just adore this product so much. It feels so expensive and high-end. It's a light to medium coverage with a ridiculously dewy finish. When you put it on, it doesn't look like you have foundation on at all. It just looks like your skin. So I just dip a brush into the cushion. It does come with an applicator, but I don't really like this. This is the perfect foundation if you're not really supposed to be wearing makeup, you know, for like school or work. So that's my foundation done. Now moving on to concealer, because the foundation has a very light coverage. If I do have any blemishes or bags under my eyes, I'm definitely going to have to go in with some concealer. And I had to mention, every single YouTuber talks about it, but it really is my favourite. It's just the one that I always find myself going back to. I always find myself reaching for it, and that is the Maybelline Eraser Eye Concealer. I love everything about it. It's so creamy, it's amazing coverage. I love the little spongy applicator. So I just pop some on my chin because I do get some redness there. Also around my nose for the same reason. Of course under my eyes just to conceal any dark circles. And then I just also take some down the centre of my nose and my forehead just to give my face some structure. And I like to blend this in with a damp makeup sponge. I feel like it's the best way to blend in concealer. So moving on to the next step, which is contouring my face. And my favourite drugstore product to contour with is definitely the Rimmel Kate Moss Sculpting palette. It's a fantastic product, and I could honestly use every single product in this palette for this video, but it would kind of be boring because the blush shade is beautiful, the highlight shade is gorgeous, but it's the contour shade that really stands out for me because I really don't like the contour shade to be too warm or too orangey. I think it looks a lot more natural if it's very cool toned and sort of like a greyish brown, and that's exactly what this shade is. So it's very unique and I really, really like it. So I just apply this with a contour brush down the hollows of my cheekbones, round my forehead and temple area, my jawline, and sometimes down either side of my nose as well. So now I've applied the powder to where I want it to be on my face. I just need to blend it in properly with my foundation brush. So now we're all nicely blended, I'm moving on to blush, and I really love these little Bourjois blushes. They are the perfect little size to pop in your makeup bag. I just love the packaging, I think it's so cute. It's a really beautiful baked kind of blushy rose colour with a tiny bit of shimmer in as well. This is the shade 42 Rose Blossom. You can build up the product to have it as strong as you like, but I just like my blush to be really subtle. For highlighter, I was really torn because I have a few really solid favourites from the drugstore. So I'm going to go for two. The cream highlighter that I'm going to use is the number 7 Instant Radiance highlighter. And this is practically identical to my Clinique Chubby Stick highlighter, which is one of my favourites. And again, it's just so amazing for the price. It's so creamy, so blendable, so strong, and such a pretty sort of subtle silvery pink colour. So I just apply the stick directly onto my skin, and then I just blend this out with my fingers. Now I'm going to apply some powder, but only to really specific places on my face because I don't want to take away any of that gorgeous dewiness. And the powder that I'm using is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. It's so amazing. It's totally translucent and it's super fine, and it really helps to set your makeup in place to make it last much longer, and it also gives your skin a really gorgeous sort of airbrushed finish. So I'm just applying this with a little brush to the places where I find my makeup tends to fall off. So that's around my chin, around my nose, and also under my eyes. And now, just because I'm obsessed with highlight and I really wanted to share this product with you, I'm going to apply some of the L'Oreal True Match highlight in the shade Icy Glow or Rose Glacé Glow. It's sort of like a silvery pink, very similar to the one I've just used, so it will match up nicely. So I'm just going to put some on my fingertips and dab this onto my cheekbones. If you don't want a really made up glamorous look, this one is a really good one to use, although you can build it up and make it look more glamorous. So now we have to move on to brows, which I usually dread, but I just have the perfect brow combo. And they are both from Soap & Glory, and the first product is the Archery. Oh, maybe it's just called Archery. Basically, it's a really tiny little fine crayon pencil. It also comes with a little brow brush, which is really great because I always like to brush out my eyebrows before I apply any product to them. It's a very easy way to just really define your eyebrows. It's very easy just to keep on going and keep on adding, and then before you know it, they're just like, they look crazy. So you just have to stop. If it looks okay, just stop. And then when I'm done, I just like to brush them out again to get rid of any excess product. And next, I'm using one of the best makeup products that you can buy at the drugstore. It's the Soap & Glory Archery VOLU-BOOST Brow Fibre Gel. So this is a brow setting gel, it's tinted, and what makes this really special is it has very tiny little fibres in the gel. So it basically means it's almost like adding extra hair into your brows. So if you don't have very thick brows like me, this is so incredible. It volumizes them so much. It adds so much body and actual hairs to your brows. It's just insane. I love it. So I just brush this through my brows, and to me it just totally transforms them. It makes them look so much more natural and real rather than penciled in. Then for mascara, I know I've mentioned this in my last few videos, but I really do love it. It's the Max Factor 2000 Calorie Dramatic Volume Mascara, and I really love this because it just builds up so much volume and length to your lashes without looking clumpy, and you can use it both for a natural look or you can build it up for a very glamorous look, so it's very versatile. And also it comes in brown, which I think is very useful if you are fair-haired and fair-skinned like me. It's a lot less harsh on your face. Now for the final stage, which is lips. I obviously have to begin by lining my lips, and my absolute favourite lip liner, which has been used in so many videos, I'm almost embarrassed to mention it again, but it's the L'Oreal Lip Liner Couture in the shade Beige Nude. I found that this is just the perfect nude that best matches my lips and also the kind of lipsticks that I like to wear. And then finally, my lipstick of choice, and this was so hard because obviously there are hundreds. I just love the L'Oreal lipsticks. I love the Rimmel Kate Moss nude lipsticks, but I had to just pick one, and I went for texture, colour, wearability, that kind of thing. I decided to go with my old favourite, the Max Factor lipstick in the shade Simply Nude. I talked about this way back at the very beginning of my channel. The packaging is really nice and luxury for the price, and also the lipstick itself is amazing. So here we go. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you are new, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. I would really love to know if you are a user of sign language and if this video helped you. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I shall see you next Monday in my video. Bye!